What it do? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Desiree, and I'm back on the cam with another video. And as y'all can see by the title, today I'm gonna be giving y'all some shows and some movies. I got like 4 or 5 movies on here on my little handy dandy phone list, right? Of videos that I think is binge worthy. Look, I said videos, movies, and shows on Netflix that's binge worthy. And I'm gonna do Hulu because I got Hulu too, and I'm gonna do Stars. I got Stars, so I'm gonna do all 3 of those, so stay tuned for those because it's a bunch of lit shows out here. And since we at home, I got time to watch them, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all the movies first because I have a couple on here. So the first movie's on Netflix. I think everybody should go watch. First movie is The Kissing Booth, which is basically a girl and a boy. They make a kissing booth. It's in the title. No need to explain, but that movie lit. It's really good. It's like a teenage type romance movie. If y'all into that, it's really, really good. The next movie I got is The Wrong Missy. So basically, his it's about a middle-aged man who wife cheats on him, so he leaves her. Well, fiance. They didn't even get married yet. His fiance cheated on him, so he ended up leaving her. He ended up finding the perfect woman for him, but she ended up giving him the wrong number, and it was this other weird lady he went on a date with, and she is like crazy. Like, she jumped off a cliff. She like did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. She helped. She was like the reason his boss got a divorce. Like, she is crazy, y'all. Like, she is running his life. And then at the end, he realized maybe she not that bad and all this and all that. But that movie is so funny. Go watch that, y'all. The next movie I got on here is All the Bright Places. I literally just watched this, and I feel like every teenager should go watch this because it's about suicide just a little bit, and it's about problems like parents don't think. And look, this is not what the movie's about. It is, but it's not. So like, it's about a girl losing her sister in a car crash, so she didn't want to drive in cars no more. Then she met this boy who lost his dad. He lost his dad because his dad no longer was around and his mother was barely around, so it was just him and his sister. And so they met, they started being cool, and he uplifted her, but she didn't realize that he was sad and stuff too, and he ended up committing suicide. And at the end, she realized that he taught her that it doesn't matter what you're going through, you can make the best out of every situation, even if you have to be the light in this dark room. That movie is amazing, y'all. I think everybody should go watch that. That one right there will lift you up. That one is really lit because he was really going through things that he couldn't express through words per se, and that movie was nice. The next movie I got is Reality High, about this I don't want to say nerd because I don't think nerds exist, but this high school girl who was smarter than average, and she ended up dating one of the coolest guys in the school. Coolest guys, there's no such thing. Coolest kids in the school, and she ended up becoming popular, and people started liking her when she didn't think any of that was gonna happen. And you know, regular typical high school problems, drama, girls not liking her, you know, regular high school stuff. Okay, but let's get into the shows. Oh my gosh, let's get into these shows. Okay, the first show I got is Good Girls, y'all. If you got Hulu, you can watch it every Thursday on Hulu, but if you got Netflix, you're just gonna have to wait until they get the whole season done, and then you could just watch it the whole season. But season 1 and 2 already out, and if you got Hulu, season 3 out on Hulu right now. But it's about these 3 middle-aged mothers robbing places, doing what they gotta do, making money, like printing it, like doing what they gotta do to support their family because they was tired of struggling. Like, that movie is so dope. It's because like they were house moms and this and that, people, like, you know, and then they just up one day and robbed this store, and the store was like low-key like illegal because the money that was in the store was being like, bro, oh my gosh, I can't even explain it. Like, that show is so good. Okay, so they robbed a store that was, the money wasn't real. Like, the manager of the store was working with the cartel or with some people that was bringing in fake money and getting the real money from the customers. So it was like exchanging. He was printing out the cartel over there was printing out the fake money, giving it to the store owner, and the store owner was putting that in the registers and giving the man the real money that was coming from the banks and from the customers. And then they end up stealing that they money, and like the cartel was coming after them. Bro, that show is good. Y'all go watch this show. It's called Good Girls. The next show is The Greenhouse Academy. This show is about a boy and a girl, high school boy, and their mother was an astronaut, and on the day she was supposed to leave to launch, her ship blew up literally in the middle of the air, and it was like broadcasted everywhere, so everybody knew that their mother had died. So then they end up going working hard to get into this academy, and this academy is the academy that launched the spaceship or whatever, or that their mother was working for this. And then they just start realizing that this academy crooked. Bro, that show is good. I think it's season 3 right now, and I'm just now going to season 3, but that show is good. Y'all go watch it. Next is Raising Dion. So basically a mom, a boy, and his dad. The dad dies right before, I think the boy's like 2 or 3, and his dad got some powers from this experiment he was working on, and it ended up passing on to his son. And then they were trying to find like the bad guys, and ended up realizing that his best friend, that his dad's ex-best friend was the one who killed his dad. Like, that show is so good, bro. It is like so many jaw-dropping moments in that show. Like, I can't wait for season 2. Like, Raising Dion need to come on. And the next show is On My Block. If you don't know about On My Block, you've been living under a rock, okay? On My Block is a movie based in like California, like the hood of California, with, is it 4? Ruby. Okay, you could say 5 because of that girl, but it's like 4 teenagers and they going through their typical teenage problems and a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like, if you're a teenager, you can relate to it because, you know, parents don't think we got problems, but they're not as big as adults' problems, but they big to us. But next is Charmed. Lit. Okay, so Charmed has been out since forever, but they got the old one on Netflix. Go watch that one. Then they got this new one on Netflix. It was like an updated version, and they both lit. It's about 3 witches, and you know, they didn't know they was witches. End up finding out they witches and having to protect their neighborhood from demons and a whole bunch of different stuff. And that show is so, bruh, lit. And it's like crazy because it's like, bruh, what if this happened? I could turn 21 today and somebody walk in my house and be like, you a witch and you gotta keep this block safe. Like, what? Like, they didn't even believe it. It was, that show crazy. Next is, if you like comedies, Marlon, like so the Wayne brothers. Yeah, one of the Wayne brothers had his own show called Marlon. I think it's named after him, Marlon Wayne. So I'm gonna insert pictures of all these, but that show is so funny. So he's raising his family, and he's divorced, but they still co-parent and they still good friends. So it's like every time one of the kids have an issue or something, they go to both parents to see which one they like, and he always end up giving them something crazy to do. Like once the girl was getting bullied at school, and he was like, don't you let her do you like that. You, next time she say something to you go ratchet on her. You, hey girl. And I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Pretty girls don't fight, period. But that show is good if y'all like comedies. That's a good comedy. The next one, this one, y'all, the season 2 just dropped like yesterday, and putting y'all on, so go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's called The Hollow. So it's basically some kids get turned into a game, and they gotta figure their way out. They gotta finish the game to get back to their real life. And it's on season 1 was crunk, because like they didn't believe they was in the game at first. It was crazy, and then they end up beating the game and getting out, and like now they on season 2 and they in another game. Baby, lit. Ooh, 13 reasons why. If you haven't seen 13 reasons why you living under a rock, you're not on planet Earth, because everybody and their mama was talking about this. Everybody and their mama was reposting this. Everybody, literally, like Twitter was talking about this, Snapchat, Instagram, everybody and everything. So 13 reasons why. Go ahead. I ain't even gotta tell you. You probably done seen it, a clip or something on Instagram or Snapchat or somewhere. And follow my social media. They're gonna be at the bottom. But last but not least, y'all, this is a new show on Netflix, and it is lit. It's called Never Have I Ever. So it's like the game Never Have I Ever. So she going to high school after losing her dad at a school function. Her dad dropped dead at a school function, so now everybody calls her like the weird kid who lost her dad. Like, you know, stuff that don't really happen in real life. But so then she ended up like, bro, it is just so good. So like each episode is like Never Have I Ever skinny dip, Never Have I, and like she ended up doing the Never Have I Ever that they show at the beginning. Like, oh my god, that one is so good. So she lose her dad at a school function, and she's already like and it's in California. So she lose her dad. She's Indian. She lose her Indian dad at a school function. She's Indian. She's a girl, so it's like they already was like she was an outcast already. So then when her dad dropped dead at a school function, people really noticed her for more than just the Indian girl at the school. And the first episode, she told the popular boy at the school, you know, let's have sex after school. And I was like, what? Like, she did, like, it was so weird. Like, just because, bro, y'all go watch this show, because I can't even explain it. That's how good it is, bro. I can't wait for season 2. They need to go ahead and drop season 2. It's called Never Have I Ever. If you didn't hear me, go watch this show. That show is lit, okay? But thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to your girl channel. And I'm going to be back with some Hulu recommendations, Hulu binge-worthy recommendations, and probably stars. But bye. Is my camera leaning? I don't know. But y'all, stay tuned, because I got some stuff coming from Amazon, and I'm gonna do an unboxing. Okay. Bye guys.